Welcome back to Awesome Truth, and we about to talk about Raw today.
Yeah, and we're gonna start with Logan Paul. The match start. I mean, the match. The night started with Logan Paul talking about how he wanna beat up Jey Uso. They already punched Jey Uso 3 times, but of course, somebody else is after Jey Uso. What do you think about that?
Yeah, everybody wants Jey Uso championship. It's like a really like a pro and con situation going on right now because I feel like it's making Jey Uso like being a good champion that everybody wants him, but it's bad because it's so much different storylines that's going on. It's getting a little complicated.
But I feel like it's good for the belt because everybody's going for that belt. Nobody's going for John Cena belt. So now that you think about it, you're right. It's making Jey Uso way more important as a champion, which I don't know. It's incredible. Gee, of course. Yeah. But I think the promo, we're getting off topic. The thing is, Gunther come back that he's going to face Jey Uso. Gunther is saying, if you win, you next. You got my list. So I thought it was good. What you thought?
Yeah. Gunther and Logan Paul makes a very interesting match, even though we know he is going to beat Logan Paul right there. My boy, Drink Prom. Yeah, and because Gunther is obviously going to have a match with Jey Uso in Phoenix after Money in the Bank for some reason. And then after that, it's going to be Seth Rollins probably in SummerSlam, how it's looking, or Night of Champions.
No, it's looking like it's going to be like that, to be honest. So
we have Penta and AJ Styles versus the Judgment Day. They had a pretty great match. You know, a little surprised, but not surprised at all because these are all incredible wrestlers, including JD. Little shout out to that. But after that, you know, Penta having two different problems, you know, cost him in the back. You can't have two beefs in WWE because you look at your back right now, El Grande Americano.
And the funny thing is, on the prediction video that we put out, Randy also predicted that Grande Americano or Chad Gable was going to KO. Oh, yeah. Penta got problem with two people, Grande Americano and Chad Gable. Damn, that's crazy. And what? Oh, the Judgment, that's three. Oh, man. It's really tough to be a Penta this day. What do you think?
Yeah, I think this is building the Lucha Brothers because El Grande Americano had beef with Ray, and now he's having it with his real-life brother, Penta. I think they're trying to finally reunite the Lucha Brothers. And El Grande Americano, I don't know who's going to tag team partner. I don't know if it's going to be Chad. I don't know who else he's going to find.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be interesting because I don't know. Like you say, they might be building this up for the AAA and how you call it?
World Collide.
World Collide, yeah.
So now we have another Money in the Bank crowdfire match for the women. We have Roxanne Perez, we have Natalya, and then we have Becky Lynch. And this was a pretty great triple threat match.
Yeah, incredible. They all three. What can I say? I love Roxanne Perez. And Natalya kind of surprised me. What do you think?
Yeah, Natalya, I want to give her a shout out. Even though I should not be surprised how great she is. But she did, this was one of her best match, in a while, I would think. She did, a lot of good clotheslines.
The double chartreuse.
I was at that match, I was like, if Natalya win, I wasn't going to be angry. Before, I would have been like, why Natalya winning? But she actually impressed me in this match. But you know who I was rooting for? Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, me too. Even though we both thought Becky Lynch was going to win. But if she would have won, that wouldn't have made no sense. Because she don't really need another freaking belt, Becky Lynch.
And not even that. She has the storyline with Lyra Valkyria. And I'm glad that they did it that route. Everything was perfect in that route. They did the Lyra and Becky. That's what I wanted. And then Roxanne win it. Everything went perfect for this. And she's a contender. And I hope Julia joins Roxanne for the women's Money in the Bank crowdfire match.
That's going to be interesting. Both of them in the two separate coming for NXT, former champion. And now we're going to have Sheamus versus Grayson Waller, which the only reason I wanted to watch this because I want to see the reaction of Austin Theory. What you thought about the reaction? Or you want to talk about something else?
No, that's good. The most important part of this match was Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. And I think Austin Theory was definitely in the right for laughing, entertaining himself because he dealt with the same thing. And I think Grayson Waller was even worse, to be honest.
Yeah, I like the part where Sheamus is hit doing the thing the 10th time. And I was like, ooh, I erred.
Yeah. Well deserved, though. Well deserved. Now we have Rhea Ripley, Zoe Starks, and Kairi Sane in an amazing triple threat. But unfortunately, Zoe Stark got injured by her knee. And that's very unfortunate.
Yeah, I was kind of sad that actually had to carry her because
It was bad.
I feel like she's gonna be off for a couple of months, which it sucked because they were gonna start using her as a solo because she been in the group for a while and now she finally got a chance and she get injured. Man, I don't know.
But on the bright side, Kairi Sane bring their pirate character gimmick back that I was very excited for. And at first I was gonna root for Kairi Sane, but I was rooting for her because character was bad. I felt like she was like an NXT, but as mommy Rhea Ripley, it's gonna be hard to defeat that big star.
Yeah, definitely. It sucked that she got a debut in a match where she gonna get pinned.
Yes,
but it is what it is, and we're not surprised that Rhea is gonna be one of the winners. So
of course, mommy stay on top.
I don't know. The woman Money in the Bank is I'm a little iffy about. I can't wait till next week to talk about it, but let's see what happens next week. And now we're gonna talk about the main event, which is gonna be, of course, Braun Breaker with the champion Jey Uso, which was actually a pretty good match. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not gonna say more, but it was a good match. What you thought about that?
Yeah, Braun Breaker was very impressive. And something like you said, Jey Uso's actually doing some good moves. I'm agreeing more because I see that super kick he did. I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe Jey Uso is getting better in the ring. So
thank you for giving me that one.
But shenanigans happen. Paul Heyman, great manager in WWE 2K and in real life. So then we have Seth Rollins coming, attacking Jey Uso. Sami Zayn came a little late like he usually does. And CM Punk came even later like he usually does too to finally build up the Saturday main event match that we're obviously going to have prediction videos about.
That definitely was, I don't know. I think, we're going to definitely go to prediction video, but no, the way they ended it is perfect because people don't know. We think I have no story between Sami Zayn, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker.
But after this, Jey Uso wasn't safe.
You're right about Jey Uso because once everything was done, Jey Uso stand up with the bell. And of course, guess who came out of nowhere?
Logan Paul with a fourth punch. Logan Paul not playing. Even though we know Logan Paul's not going to win, I like how they're building him. Like, they always build Logan Paul good. I feel like in a year or 2 or 3, Logan Paul could be a world heavyweight champion. If Jinder Mahal could be world heavyweight champion, like anybody could be world heavyweight champion.
They're doing good as a heel. I don't know.
And he's showing up more often. Have you been noticing that Logan Paul been showing up way more often than he did back then?
I'm actually surprised because I thought he was going to be a part-timer like last year.
But I think he, at least what I hear in Impulsive, his podcast, he's really loving WWE and he wants to take this more seriously. And I'm glad that we're actually watching it in our eyes, that he's taking it more seriously and he's being there almost every week or every other week. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely. But a great show, great Andy.
And
like I always say, if you like what we doing, because we love what you doing, you can always follow us where?
On Instagram, TikTok, reactions, and we're going live on TikTok. And I guess Instagram. And subscribe on our YouTube page. And let me end this off, man. We'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.
Peace.